We've just had big tech earnings season. Who printed cash? Who burned it? And whose stock popped the most after earnings? Here is your Mag 7 earnings roundup. Winner of Q1 earnings season was undoubtedly Microsoft, with the stock up as much as 10% on the day after earnings. Really impressive. 70 billion of revenues, over 25 billion of profits. That was up 18% year on year. Last quarter, Azure really disappointed, but they really smashed it out the park. So Microsoft takes first place. The loser of Q1 earnings season was Apple, with the stock down nearly 5%. 95 billion of revenues, weak China iPhone sales, but $100 billion of buyback, saving the day. Now, one of the most important questions of this earnings season was, were the Mag 7 going to continue with their huge capex spend? And Meta gave us the big thumbs up. They actually increased their capex spend on AI from between 64 to 72 billion dollars. That's off revenue of 42 billion for the quarter. So a huge investment by Meta into AI going forward. And that saw Nvidia share price up 4% on the day as well. Google were next best. The stock really not doing anything year to date. So it did have a pop on earnings, with 90 billion of revenues outside their search business, then also quite impressive results from Waymo and Gemini as well. The kind of average results of the quarter, comme ci, comme ça, were Amazon. $156 billion of revenue. That was up around 7%. However, AWS did miss estimates, and that was something the market didn't like. Stock dropped 5% straight away, but did claw back to only be down 2% on the day. That's it. We don't have Nvidia reporting for a good few weeks yet, so big tech's done really, and it was a good performance overall. It helped that the market was also going up in the meantime. However, that's the easy bit of earnings done, right? We've had the banks, we've had tech. Now we get on to the consumer stocks, the industrial stocks. Life's going to be a bit more difficult for those CEOs giving guidance ahead of such big uncertainties. The market has seen all the good news come out, and now we're going to start to struggle again. S&P 500 at 5,650, top of the range, a very aggressive bounce back, up 9 days in a row. And perhaps now it's time to start thinking, does it have much more left to go?